guys, how y'all doing? Cosmic Carry here, bringing another World of Tanks video. And for those of you that are new here, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. And for my regular viewers and subscribers, hello, welcome one and all. And today I should be bringing you gameplay in my Waffentrager of 4 Panzer IV, Tier 9 German TD, the tank that leads up to the Tier 10 Waffentrager. Two fantastic games on Malinovka and on Mines, and as well as a bonus game on Karelia. And this is a very interesting footage, because I totally forgot to use this in my in my review of this thing. And basically I was sitting back here the whole game, and I wanted to test out the camo rating on this thing. I wanted to test out the camo rating. I wanted to see how long would it take for the bad guys to find me. And take a look how long it takes for the bad guys to find me. Have a look at this heavy Tiger 2. Okay, coming up 150 meters away, 140, 130, 120, 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50. I mean, look at him. He stops and stares at me. He kind of does a double take, like, where the F did you appear from? Are you Sarah Connor from the future? I'm like the Terminator, just like appeared out of the blue. Are you Sarah Connor? That was so cool. I couldn't believe it. He was 50 meters away. You know, crew was fully trained and all of that good stuff. And the camo, I think I had the camo skill or perk unlocked as well. So it's just like to the max. You know, I had the camo on there. I got camouflage on the actual tank. So it was just camo up the arse. Arse. You know, so but I wasn't expecting 50 meters before he actually spotted me. I wasn't moving as well, you know. I wasn't mobile. You saw me move my turret, but I wasn't the actual hull of the tank. So anyhow, that was a trip. I haven't seen that, you know, for a while. Anyhow, having some great games with my Waffentrager Tier 9, and definitely going to be keeping this thing. You know, this is a cool ass TD, really cool TD, low profile, great camo as I just demonstrated. And today we're on Malinovka, and as you can see, I'm doing the rear thing. You know, when you turn around, the rear. But you can see, you must see me fail quite a few times because of the, you know, the gun depression and elevation. You know, it's smart playing like this, no doubt, absolutely. But at the same time, you know, that gun elevation and depression, you know, it does fail you, etc., etc. But as you can see, you know, there's one tank pushing up the hill, so I was kind of scratching my head, wondering, you know, nice shot there. You know, am I going to be effective here? You know, how are the bad guys going to get lit up? You know, but that one heavy there, you know, he does put up quite a fight. You know, and there's another tank coming up behind him, so they do put up quite a fight. And you know, I was like, okay, that's good enough for me. You know, and I'm going to use this hill as cover. And if I get detected and 6th sense, you know, that's cool. Pull forward and lose that detection. You know, if I'm detected and 6th sense, pull forward, losing the detection, you know, big deal. But the 6th sense, that's what's important. You got to lose that 6th sense, and there's no RD in play, so that's another, you know, big thing. And you can see, you know, the effectiveness, you know, the low profile of this tank, using the camouflage, you know, the trees here, and you can see 150 mil. You know, it's perfect. The bad guys are behaving perfectly. You know, they're presenting their sides. So I've mentioned this before, that, you know, I prefer the 128. But when it comes to results, you know, you know, damage per game, you know, the 150 always seems to come out on top. And possibly maybe it's because I know how to use the 150. You know, I don't brawl with the 150. You know, I get shots in on the sides of the tank. I position myself to get shots in on the sides of the tank, so I place myself in position on the map, you know, where, you know, the 150 is going to be the most effective. You know, when I'm in the pardon me, in the 128, when I'm with the 128, then, you know, you have considerably more options, so to speak. So as you can see, you know, these heavies, you know, they're still making a stance, you know, that heavy up there, you know, fending off the bad guys. And I'm getting shots in, you know, where I can. This should be perfect. Yep. See, there you go. Perfect. Perfectly placed for my 150. But the big factor here is there's no arty, you know. When you're going up that hill, if there's arty in play, it's like, oh, you can get pulverized, you know. You can just get pulverized. Sixth sense, you know, pull up, it's okay. If you're sixth sense, it's okay. That means, you know, the little icon is above your tank, but the outline of your tank, you know, it's not there. Now the outline of my tank, you know, pardon me, I just burst out this helmet. You know, sixth sense and detective, that means they can see the outline of my tank. And I'm sixth sense, it's okay. They just see the symbol above my tank, you know, the little square, pardon me, triangle, showcasing armor TD. Now they can see the outline, so quick, take that shot and get the hell out of dodge, you know. My engine has been mugged up, and but it's okay, you know, it's a pretty quick tank, you know, to begin with. So having a disabled engine is, you know, an engined engine is not the end of the world. So the guys attempting to take the hill have now been taken out. So now it's time to pull back. And I'm telling this TD, this J Panther, as well, you know, fall back. But at the same time, I don't mind that he's there, you know. I don't mind that he's there, because these guys who just took the hill, the bad guys, they're going to be pushing through. And but you can see, I'm telling him, second time, pull back. And who's going to light them up? You know, there's nobody there to light them up. You know, a TD is completely useless unless, you know, the bad guys are lit up. So I tell him to pull back twice on 2 different occasions, but at the same time, I don't mind that he's there, because he's lighting up the bad guys, as you can see, you know. And I'm going to try and help him out somewhat, you know. And look at that, you saw that gun depression, gun elevation failing, because I was shooting from the rear of the tank, you know. My rear was facing the bad guys. Where is it? He's going to light up any more bad guys for me, or is he going to get taken out? Here we go. You know, that's the J Panther lighting them up, you know, simple as, you know. But like I said, I told him, pull back, please pull back, you know. And looks like he's pulled back behind that little hill there. Oh, no. Here we go. Bounce. You know, this is the 150, the weakness of the 150. This is different. Possibly, maybe, possibly, maybe. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Ah, now this is different. I should get this. A track. Track eats it up. What can I do? And now the J Panther's been taken out, and I'm out of options. You know, I'm not going to get any more shots on target here. And we are we are losing 6-9. So now it's time to hunker down. You know, prepare for incoming, and do what you can. You know, nobody else is kind of watching this side. There is a TD to my left. I'm not sure, you know, which way is he facing. Considering the position he's in, I think he's facing, you know, towards the enemy base. So, but anyhow, I'm gonna do my part, and I'm gonna fend off the bad guys here. You can see there's a wall of my compadres looking forward, and there's nobody else apart from myself, you know, looking over here. So I'm gonna do my bit for King and Country. And I have, yes, you know, the way, you know, I'm viewing, you know, the battlefield is perfect, you know, for this, the fact that I'm, you know, I've reversed. And my gun is pointing from the back of my tank, you know, the elevation and the depression, you know, doesn't come into play. Because literally I just need to, you know, scan the horizon kind of thing. Nice kill there in the blind, by the way. ISA, picking up my 4th kill. Any more kills for me? Oh yes, yes. He eats the track, eats the track. Was that the 2nd, 3rd time? Can I? Oh, that's taking too long. He's must be moved off. I'm gonna try. Nope. Nope. And again the bad guys disappear over here. And I know there's quite a few, not quite a few, but there's a few bad guys over here. So, but you know, somebody has to do this. Somebody, you know, that TD to my left has fallen. So I'm the only one watching this side. And the bad guys do definitely have the advantage. They have the upper hand, 7-11. Anybody else gonna make an appearance? Anybody else? I need to scoot over here so I can see that heavy that's lit up. Oh, he's just disappeared. Anybody else? Just be patient. Just wait. Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Ooh, very fast. There we go. Nice shot. Nice shot. No. He's not gonna move. There he goes. There he goes. Oh, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Yeah. Ooh, possibly, maybe. Yes, indeed. Yes. A little bit dubious there. But got the kill in the end. Picking up my 5th kill. And now, you know, the walls are closing in on us. It's just myself and this heavy. That's it against 6 bad guys. Anybody else wants to make an appearance? Smile for the camera. And, you know, what can you do? I'm telling the E75, you know, pull back. Let's, you know, hunker down. Etc, etc. But there's not that much we can do. You know, 5 kills. That's good. You know, I fended off the bad guys. You know, what can you do? Can I get one more kill? Possibly, maybe. One more kill would be nice. Oh, here we go. Mr. E75. No. Kind of tough. Oh. Not sure where that penned, but I'll take that. Did not think for a second that was going to pen. And my heavy, my compadre, is out for the count, and it's just me, myself, and I. That's it. Multitasking. Being lit up, must be from behind, and Centurion up front, and oh, nah. He's right here. He's actually not pushing me. I'm pulling back to tell you the truth, because I didn't want him to like ram me today. I didn't want to suffer that indignity. So good to go. Pretty good game. Very decent game. You know. Showcasing, you know, the 150 mils is still, it doesn't have that pen, but it does have that oomph, you know. So good game. So good game. Very happy with that game. Perfectly showcasing, pardon me, the effectiveness of the 150. You know, pick up biggest amount of largest amount of damage out of all the players. And it kind of perfectly showcases, you know, a perfect tactical retreat. You know, when to retreat. You should know when your time is up and it's time to move back. Realizing the fact that you're just a TD and you need your team especially scouts in front of you, you know, to be lighting up the bad guys. But you do have that fantastic view range in this thing, and I think I've maxed it out. It's up to 450, you know, and with the binoculars, and but still, you know, when they're in the bushes, they're in the bushes, and anyhow, we're moving onwards and upwards. We are on mines, and some people say, you know, using the 150, pardon me, let me have this sip of this. Oh, look at this, perfectly shows his side of his turret, and I'm like, yes please, I'll take that. Pardon me. But so, some people say, you know, it's kind of like the poor man's choice, the idiot's choice when it comes to using the 150mm. And me personally, I'm 50-50. You know, I love. I'd say when I play this tank, I'll play in the 128. You know, I'll play in the 128, and I'll kind of yearn for the damage of the 150. So then after 10-15 games, I'll pull out the 150, you know, and then after 10-15 games in the 150mm gun, with the 150mm gun, the accuracy is gonna eventually get to you, and then you switch back to the 128, you know. So you're kind of back and forth kind of thing. But me personally, I prefer the 128. But for those people that say, you know, the 150 is the poor man's choice, or the dumb ass's choice, or you're an idiot for using the 150, because all you're thinking about is the, you know, fantastic damage, and you know, I say to those people, whatever, you know, because with the 128, all you're doing really is sitting all the way back in the map of the map, and you're letting your binoculars kick in, and you're letting your camo kick in, and you're using the fantastic accuracy of the gun and the fantastic pen of the gun, and you're literally just sitting there and just unloading. I mean, you're being a sniper, you're being a true TD, absolutely, you know, 100%. Yes, you are. I cannot fault you for that. But having said that, you know, when you're using your 150, you have to get a little bit more up close and personal than you would do with your 128, you know, because of the poor accuracy and because of your lower penetration. Yes, you definitely have to get a little bit more closer, you know, and a little bit more up close and personal. And in order to do that, you know, you have to play smarter, you know, because you can be hiding in the bush, you know, you're mid-range to the enemy target, but as soon as you fire, you know, you're going to get lit up. Possibly, maybe if you're rolling out with 128, that's not going to happen, you know. That's not going to happen. This gentleman, he came back for seconds. So a lot to be said about the debate, you know, 150 or 128. You know, I definitely wouldn't agree. You know, 150 is, you know, the boot gun, the bully gun, or anything like that. So anyhow, go back to the gameplay. Let's get back to the gameplay. Being very effective here. Got some 2 nice shots in, 1 kill, etc., etc. But at the same time, you know, there's a lot of us here, you know. There's 4 TDs here. Yeah, I can get this. Yeah, absolutely. Nice shot in the Death Star. And there's a lot of us here. It's kind of getting a little bit crowded, getting a little bit cramped over here. And I can see, you know, my compadres are struggling over there in town, etc., etc. So, T-32, come on, buddy. Poke your head out one more time. See what happens. Mr. Death Star, he's playing it smart. Ooh, here we go. Nice. Whoa. Ooh, 1087. I'm not sure what happened there. Usually, you know, something like that is ammo, I reckon. Ooh. Very nice, very nice, very nice. No joy there on the E100. No joy. Any more targets? Mr. Death Star. Oh, I could possibly pen. Son of a gun. He pulls back just at the last second. And all I get is a track. But as you can see, it's very crowded up here. And this E100, I think, and this Death Star, you know, they've both learnt their lesson, and you know they're not going to be pulling out anymore. And I've got a E100 back there, you know, all by himself, and it's kind of very non-efficient, shall we say, you know, where we're all placed here. You know, there's 4 TDs and what is that, 1 heavy and, you know, 2 heavies, pardon me. And yeah, so I decided to relocate. Tortoise decides to relocate. Both smart players. We don't want to lose this E100, you know, because I mean, it's an E100. You don't want to lose an E100. You want to support the E100. Yeah, he's receiving hits there, as you can see. So we're kind of rushing in to save the day. Kind of showcases, you know, how quick this tank is, how fast, quick and fast it is, and how quick it can relocate, you know, to another flag. And we're gonna be relocating all the way on the opposite side of the map. And E100 still in the fight. E75, can I get a shot in on him? Not lit up. Not lit up. He thinks he's been lit up by that E100, so I've got that advantage on my side. Pull back just a tiny bit, buddy. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Don't you just love it when the bad guys, you know, behave themselves and they do exactly what you want them to do? So good to go, good to go. But you can see exactly what was happening there. You know, he was being lit up, and he thought he was being lit up, you know, by the E100. So ISA. Now this is very interesting. You know what I do here, and what I do here is I give up. You know, I say no, this is not going to happen, and I decide to hand this little mini battle over to the Tortoise. You know, to the Tortoise who's, you know, right behind me. Why do I decide to do that? Because I'm a smart player, because I don't have any gun depression, and that IS tank, he's got that bloody hull, and you know, he just would have had the upper hand. I mean, look at my tank at the end of the day, you know. So I say to the Tortoise, you got this, buddy. Let me go over here to this other flag and support the 100. And kind of push here, because it's 10-9. We're leading by 1, but you know, that's nothing. You know, that's nothing. Possibly, maybe I can, you know, support the Tortoise by scooting around, you know, behind the IS. But we shall see. We shall see. You know, what is up ahead, and that's exactly what is up ahead. An E100. Possibly, maybe I can get a shot into the side of his turret. Nah, that's... Nah, I knew it was dubious. I knew it was, you know, it was not going to happen. So reload my gun. Possibly, maybe I can get a shot into his rear, maybe. And, but look who shows up. Waffentrager. A nice shot in on me. And I am done. I'm out for the count. One more shot in on me. Gotta make this shot count. Gotta make this shot count. Make it work. Make it happen. Good to go, bingo. Mr. Waffentrager there, playing it smart, pulling back and forth, wiggling, you know, trying to muck up my shot, but it was no joy for him. Now, can I take out this E100? Possibly, maybe a side shot in on this turret, and the bumps just muck me up just ever so slightly, and it takes me a fraction of a second longer, you know, to get over there, and it just... And that's all that she wrote, you know. In any other game it would have worked, but that last bump just kind of added an extra millisecond to me closing in on him, and you know, it was not to be. What can I say? It was not to be. Anyhow, still a good game. Let's move on. Let's move on to the scores. Anyhow, as you guys can see, we do actually end up with a defeat, me and my team. But what can you do? What can you do? You can't win them all. And yes, indeed, lemon squeezy. And but a very good game. A very good game. Hope you guys enjoyed me showcasing two defeats in my Waffentrager off Panzer not 4 or whatever the hell it is, my tier 9 Waffle. But they were still great games, you know. They were still fantastic, great games. You can't win them all, you know. Place second, Tiger deservedly so, gets the first spot, you know, with the most amount of damage. But anyhow, I'm gonna leave you guys with a game battle on Karelia in a platoon with Nightwolf, Sparky, and Mr. Owen. Take it easy, guys. Adios, muchachos. Where's the base? I don't know where the base is.
On each side, K1 and A0. Since the camp, the base is right there.
Right guys, I haven't played this map much. Where's the best place to put this?
I guess I just go to the base.
I'll be there in 10 minutes. You just hold them up.
Whoa.
He got one shot.
Watch out, there'll be a load coming through that area. J7.
See, that's why I'm switching on it. Is it just me that thinks that E100 is like a German version of E4, but with a fully rotating turret and it's not damage? Coming, oh shit, he's oh. How the fuck?
We hit them hard!
Nice.
Another one down!
Answer that question. I understand. Yeah, I don't know who won shot, but I know he shot. I will kill this AMX-13 now. Right, what are you trying to say? I'm not grumpy, I'm just emotionally upset. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You can kill him, go on then.
That's gotta hurt!
I only got one shell, but I'll have to reload. Yours. I'm reloading for half a minute.
Okay, I'll look after you. Hide behind me, yeah. I think that table stopped. Oh, hello.
Yeah, be careful. The enemies from the enemy spawn can actually hit you here.
That's why there's a little hill.
1390.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
And I've had 2 splashes on him.
I'm gonna capture base on my own. Oh, I'm going down there. They're only all tier 8.
Are they?
Yeah.
Penetration.
Give him a world of surprise then, eh?
Hello, my friend. Play a game. I shot the fucking ground. Ramming speed! I don't care if I die.
Hello?
That wasn't worth it.
Owen.
Yeah.
That one didn't go through.
Hello. Where did you go?
I went from a T.
Because you like disconnected from the party and then reconnected.
Oh, it just
Yeah, I'm reloading.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're fine.
Nothing going on over here.
Oh, yeah, I'll go doctors tomorrow. I'll go on it.
Casually ramming E100 like you do T28. I'm pushing him back.
They're knocked out.
Oh, I am reloading.
Owen.
I missed. Oh, you're dead. Yeah?
Are you still in college next year? You doing college?
Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Yeah. No. Maybe.
I'm probably going to come to Yale and do electrical installation.
It will be in my top. It'll be
What?
it'll be a different college. It'll be Bersham Road.
Why? How fucking big is Yale?
We got two different college things. There's one in the middle of town and there's one in there's one on Bersham Road, which is like the engineering building.
Say that again. Oh. Oh, that's a ball ache, but still. I don't know, because I don't know whether to go to Yale or like.
If it's all, who the fuck just shot me?
The SB.
You wanna drop?
I'll help you with them, yeah. Just distract the Jagdpanzer then.
With that, I'm reloaded.
Fuck. Shoot this guy.
Hide behind me, hide behind me, hide behind me.
Someone can light that object up.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm gonna see if he's still there.
No, it's a little shit. Pause again.
I wanna.
That was a bit of fucking bad. Yeah, Owen, my tank is on one track. Touching the back track is floating.
Nice. This E50.
Ooh, he's cannon. Scout behind you.
I've got him covered.
Why is that heavy castle?
I don't know. I wish you could team kill. Team kill on them.
Okay, you got to shut my time.
How much health do they have left?
Oh, what an asshole.
Victory is ours.
Ah.
But let's just put it this way, we got 8 kills between us.